Good morning, America. Ali Mehdaoui here with another episode of Ride With Me, and I'm excited to talk to you today about a topic that is near and dear to my heart, which is your purpose in life. And 90% of the people that I talk to don't know their purpose in life. And it's not your fault. It's not their fault. It certainly wasn't my fault when I didn't know what my purpose was. And the reason I say that is that we were brought up in a circumstance, in a lifestyle, in a convenient or an inconvenient way of living, or whatever it is that we are in our lives right now. We were brought up that way. It's like we were just put in that place. But I'm here to tell you that we do have choices. Every morning we wake up that we can change those circumstances. What I mean is, we have inherited everything that our parents are. And I'm talking about their mindset, their way of thinking, the way they handle finances, the way they pay bills, the way they cook, the way they pray, everything that our parents do, we just inherit it. And that may be good or may be bad, but it is your job to identify that. And some of the few things that I would highly recommend is simply ask questions about yourself, about your life, to yourself even. Right? Take a piece of paper and pen and write down, why am I doing what it is that I'm doing, and get educated. Some people do things just out of sense of conformity, and they don't even understand why they're doing it. And that's not good, in my opinion. That's actually pretty scary, right? It's like a walking dead. Zombies that are walking out there not knowing why they do even exist. Because if you don't identify your purpose in life, you are a waste of a body. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but you were created to do something great. History shows it, spiritual books show it, science shows it, and even your parents told you were meant to do something great. Your friends, your surroundings, I'm telling you that you were supposed to do something great. So do yourself a favor and a service and identify your purpose in life. Identify your purpose in life, because if you don't, you're missing out. My purpose in life, I've realized as recently, I've been in business for 6.5 years, and I've been going through a personal journey for the last 13 years, but I finally learned my purpose just about a year ago, that I was brought up to serve. I was brought up to help. And I'm not saying it because it's a cliche, cool thing to say, I was brought up to help and serve. No, I mean it. My family, all my life, I've seen them struggle. I've seen my mother, who went from, cleaning houses to becoming a butler and struggling, and she was always grateful. She still is grateful, obviously, and I love her to death. But my point is, it is my duty to serve and help my mother to live the rest of her life in a better place. It is my duty and my responsibility to take care of my family, because maybe they didn't figure it out in life. Maybe they didn't know how to overcome the paycheck to paycheck lifestyle. Maybe they don't know how to actually get themselves out of debt. Not that they don't want to, not that they're lazy, they work hard. It's just certain things that they couldn't figure out, that I've been blessed to be around the right people at the right time. And I am the sacrifice one for my family, that I'm gonna work morning until I don't even sleep. But I was brought up to do this, where my family, they say, you work all the time. Yes, it's not for me, it's for a better all of us, right? So identify your purpose and do whatever it is that you do every day based around that purpose, because the more you give towards your purpose, the more your purpose gives right back to you. And it's, again, just like everything we've learned when we were brought up. So I hope that settled a little bit of sense for you. Whatever your parents did, whatever your parents raised you as, just make sure you've inherited the good, not the bad, but make sure you identify that good and do better, more of it. Take out the bad. We all are human beings. We were brought up with flaws and issues and mistakes. Make sure you identify your good, capitalize on it, remove the bad, and you can absolutely do that, because you're just blessed like that. So there's my website right on the bottom. If you need any help at no cost to you, any coaching, any PDFs, any PowerPoints, any conference calls, any personal growth conversations, branding, whatever you need, business or no business, I am here to serve you. So Ali Mehdaoui with another episode of Ride With Me. Until tomorrow, as always,